Hey guys, what's up? This is Bharat, you're watching iGyaan, and today we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at the infamous Xiaomi Mi 8. It was officially globally launched, but it never made its way to India. But we're going to be unboxing it and checking it out. So let's quickly get started. So the box is quite different. It's a full black box with the number 8 on it. The phone is now available for anywhere from $400 to $500 US. I'll leave a link to buying it in the description below from the place where we got it. And if you guys are interested, you can go check it out as well. It doesn't look like the phone is going to launch in India, but we'll stay tuned to figure that out. So let's quickly cut through the packaging. The first thing inside the box is an insert, which includes a clear protection back case, some documentation, a SIM ejector tool, and a USB to 3.5mm dongle, which means that this device will not have a 3.5mm jack, but most of you guys were already aware of that. Now if you go further in, we get the device itself. I'm going to place it to the side for the time being. Inside the box also is a USB Type-C cable and a USB wall charger. Now this charger is a 12 volt 1.5 amp charger, giving you upwards of 18 watt for charging up the Mi 8, so that it will get the quick charge 3 speeds, but not the faster speeds that the 845 will support. Now that's it for everything from inside the box. It's time to take a look at the phone itself. Now I'm going to remove the plastic stickers that are on the device, and the first thing I'm going to try out is the back cover. Now because the device on the back looks really nice, it's got this glass back panel, and in this white color you can see that the finish and the look of the device is quite premium. The rear glass also contours into the side frame, much like in the case of premium flagship Samsung devices. You can also see the vertical camera layout on the back. But once you put on this silicone case, there is not a lot of difference. It's a completely clear case, and it allows you to protect the device without losing any kind of look, because this device looks extremely premium. Let's do a quick one over with the device. So over at the front, you do have the front facing camera and the earpiece built in to this notch on the device. The front facing camera is a 20 megapixel camera with an f2 aperture. The front camera also gets portrait lighting effects and a full-fledged portrait mode. You can also apply filters and adjust beauty options before you capture an image. Now below the camera is the main display. Now this is a 6.21 inch display, and it is a Super AMOLED display. Now because of the notch, the device gets an 18.7:9 aspect ratio and a 2248 by 1080 pixel resolution. The screen is 402 pixels per inch in terms of density and has HDR10 capabilities on the device itself, which is absolutely brilliant. The Xiaomi Mi 8 does have Corning Gorilla Glass, and even though the company has unspecified it, a quick search of Corning's website reveals that on the front as well as on the back of the Mi 8 is Corning Gorilla Glass 5. Now since Xiaomi has enabled gesture-based navigation, the bottom part can get rid of the buttons and you get more screen real estate, but you do still have a considerable bottom chin on the device. Now over at the right side, you can see the power buttons and the volume buttons, and over at the bottom of the device, you will see a USB-C port flanked on either side by dual grills. One of them is a microphone, while the other is a speakerphone grill. You can also see the antenna lines, lots of symmetry on the bottom edge of the device. Over at the top, you do have a noise cancellation microphone, and on the left is your dual SIM tray. The device does not support expandability, and it is something that has been a little bit of a letdown for a lot of people. Now the back has dual 12 megapixel cameras. One is a 12 megapixel camera with an f1.8 aperture and a 1/2.55 inch sensor size. You also get optical image stabilization and dual pixel PDAF. The other camera is a 12 megapixel camera with an f2.4 aperture, and it is a 1/3.4 inch. So it's a much smaller sensor size, and you only get a 1 micron picture size. This also allows you to get 2x optical zoom on the phone. The phone will capture 4K video, and you can see the fingerprint sensor is also on the back of the device. Now once you power on the phone, you will see immediately that the device is running on MIUI 9.5, and you will also get a few software updates. I would recommend getting those going immediately after you have set up the device. Now since this is not going to be a official global variant, you will not get Google Play installed directly on the device, but there is a really simple app that you need to install from the Mi App Store. All you need to do is search for Google, and the first first app that shows up, just install that and run it, and it'll automatically install all your Google Play services and your Google Play Store. Then you'll be able to download and use any app from the Android App Store. Now, because the display looks absolutely brilliant, you'll thoroughly enjoy using MIUI 9.5 on this extensively. You do get gesture-based navigation, and of course you do get a lot of customization from Xiaomi's MIUI interface. So you can customize how the lock screen will look, how the notification or status bar will look. You can customize all of these things as per your requirement, and you can also set up full screen display modes for certain applications. You can also have the ability to hide the notch if that is something that you guys don't want. You can also select what apps will get the full screen mode, so you can enable those automatically for the apps that support it. Now, the phone has inbuilt 6GB of RAM and is available in 64, 128 and 256GB variants. While the Mi 8 Explorer Edition has not officially been available in a lot of places, the Mi 8 in this white color I think looks absolutely brilliant. It is also available in a black and a blue color if that is something that you guys are interested in. Now, running everything for the Mi 8 is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 chipset. You get 4 cores at 2.8 GHz and 4 cores at 1.8 GHz, and you also get the Adreno 630 GPU. The battery on the Mi 8 is a 3400 mAh battery, and it also supports only Qualcomm Quick Charge 3 and not beyond that. It is something that Xiaomi must have done to sort of ensure better battery life. It's a good thing in a way, but it's also a little bit of a letdown because it slows down the charging speeds that the chipset can support. Now, the camera app is quite extensive, and you do have AI shooting modes on the Mi 8. You do have a full-fledged portrait mode, which allows you to get not only a depth effect but also portrait lighting. You also get panorama shots, manual mode, along with video, and a short video mode along with time-lapse capabilities on the device. You can also apply filters, turn on or off HDR, and you do have a fair bit of customizations that you can do to the camera before you click the image. The camera in itself seems really nice with the dual 12 megapixel sensors, and you also get the ability to get a 2x optical zoom directly in the frame, much like what you see on Samsung and Apple iPhone devices with dual cameras. Now, the overall look and feel of the device is extremely premium, and it's a pity that Xiaomi has not launched this device in India. I would understand that this would be an expensive device. It'll be slightly difficult for Xiaomi to bring it at a price bracket that would entertain its consumer base. There are also already a lot of other options in the market, including ones from OnePlus, Honor, and even new phones from Huawei that are sort of challenging this price segment, making it difficult for brands like Xiaomi to bring in devices which otherwise you would consider cheap, but when they come to India may not be so. Like I mentioned, I'll be testing this phone with other devices and giving you a full review in the coming videos. If you have any questions or queries, do let us know in the comment section below, and we'll try and answer those out for you in the full review. If you're interested in getting this device, I'll leave a link to where I got it from in the description below as well. That's it for this video. If you liked it, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not already a part of Team iGyaan. This has been Bharat. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.